Hi friends, it's Tuesday, November 11th, 2014. Lynn and Jamie here, continuing our assignment. The instructions for today's session's intention are very simple: to offer ourselves in service to trigger the awakening right now. And with that, it begins. And instantly we're walking down a higher dimension hallway with somebody with a clipboard, and we seem to be in the police station.
Yeah.
And they're asking, do we want protection?
Yes.
They're saying their information shows that we are high on the hit list.
Yes.
And sure, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for the protection.
Thank you. Yes.
We're grateful. Thank you. And so this means that these two burly gentlemen will be following us around, and they'll go everywhere with us. That's fine.
Yes.
That's fine. Absolutely fine. Thank you. Hi, my name's Lynn.
Hi, I'm Jamie.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And now we're being sucked up really
high
up. Whoo.
Like a super fast elevator.
Super fast elevator, and we're in a really tall being's office because my feet are dangling.
I'm very small in comparison to the furniture.
We have the intention to offer ourselves in service right now to trigger the awakening. We've been trained by future beings. We have certain skills.
That's true.
We can help a lot. Here's our file.
Here.
He read it and is ringing a bell, calling someone.
I hear footsteps in the hall.
Saying something like, Joe, look at this. That's correct. So they're saying there is no box. This fits in no box. That's correct.
Aware.
We know that. We know that. The short version is that we've been sent from the future. The more accurate version is that the avatar was somehow trained by future beings in certain techniques.
That's true.
I was trained by the avatar.
That's true.
And I actually did what she said to do, and it worked. And we have tried to train other people in this technique, and so far no one else has followed the instructions to completion.
That's true.
Many people follow the instructions for a short while and then stop. We bring skills from the future.
Yes.
That seem to be important for this critical time in our history.
That's true.
We're here to be of service, to trigger the awakening, and to do it right now, and to do whatever's needed. How may we
be of service?
How can this resource be best used?
Asking to be shown. Where's the resource allocator? I'm
being shown some guy who's like tied up, gagged. He's like in a farm. He's like been taken out
in
to
a
the
barn.
Country. Yeah. So I'm just going to say to this tall being that it really seems as though whoever is trying to block the awakening has completely blasted through all the security that's available in this day and time.
That's true.
Because all your major players are being taken down, and nobody seems to be doing anything effective to stop that. This is a problem.
Right, systematic kidnapping.
And we're just spending our time right now on murdering people and rescuing them, and this is not the best way to go about this.
No.
We need to resolve this in a more systemic fashion. From my perspective, and I could of course be totally wrong, and if this is crazy thinking, I'm live streaming it up to even higher levels right now because I need to be shown where my thinking has gone astray.
Me too.
But it seems to me like whatever is going on here isn't working. These dimensions seem to be ineffective in their ability to resolve the problem.
Exactly.
And we see the target, the goal, which is the transformation, the awakening. We see the support from higher dimensions that's available, and it seems that the dimensions that are in between need to be removed until we find dimensions that are actually helpful.
Yes.
Before, the assignment was to clear zone by zone by zone,
Yes.
in the deeper dimension.
Yes.
But now perhaps the assignment is to clear dimension by dimension by dimension.
That could be.
We can see that even at the dimension of the resource allocator, oh my gosh, and the oddsmaker, and the researcher, and the
Yes.
wizard, and the watcher, that they're not safe. That dimension does not have a predominant vibration of love and truth.
No.
It has fallen below the barrier.
That's true.
And so just like the astral planes, astral 1, astral 2, astral 3, it no longer is in effect a higher dimension place. It's another dimension place. And we know these words are extremely unpopular.
That's true.
And if our thinking is wrong, please correct us. Please correct
Yes.
us right here, right here, right here, because we don't wish to
No, don't want to be living in fantasy.
We don't want to live in fantasy. We wish to know
the truth.
But can you see right now, like look through, can you see, I can like hand you the periscope, ask to be shown. Like this is coming from way high, ask to be shown. Look, there's the resource allocator. You see him?
Yeah, in a barn.
In a barn, tied up. His lab going unused, resources going unused because of this.
That's true.
The system is breaking down.
That's true.
It's not working. You're calling in somebody else.
That's true. Like chief. Or
The chief. We have security. But our security people aren't with us. They're
Where'd
somehow
they go?
down below.
Oh,
See,
they're down there.
They're
down there.
So we, for example, were issued, I guess, security.
Issued, yes. That's the word.
But they can't follow us where
No,
we
they
go.
get stuck.
They get stuck. Look, there they are.
There they are down there at the bottom.
They're standing looking confused. They don't know where we've gone, and they don't want to go back because they've lost their people that they were supposed to be. Within a minute. They lost their people that they were supposed to be protecting. We weren't trying to hide from them. We were grateful to have them with us, but we have to do our work, and nobody else seems to be able to travel interdimensionally right now.
That's true.
And the people who have been attacked are now afraid.
So they're not doing their jobs
So they're not
properly.
doing their jobs really at
At
all.
all.
So that level is also
It
now
doesn't work.
ceasing to function. It doesn't work. They're calling in someone else.
Yes.
More people are coming.
more
from
people.
lots of people, and they're very big.
And it's like the room has expanded to
Yes.
fit them all.
And we are like the exhibits.
Yes, it does feel like that.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi. We're from the future fundamentally. That's the short version.
That's true.
It's an oversimplification.
That's true.
But we bring skills from the future, and that is true.
Yes,
including
which is
multidimensional travel and time travel.
right.
And the ability to channel energy and change and transformation from really high dimensions and really far in the future.
That's true.
And it's a teachable, learnable skill. We could teach all of you guys to do it.
That's
You
true.
could all learn how to do it. We've already tried to teach it to angels. We've already tried to teach it to Christ presences. We've tried to teach it to beings on multiple levels. Nobody seems to want to learn it. Everybody
No.
seems to just want to do what they want to do
That's true.
and expect spirit to solve their problems, and that isn't how the system works.
Right.
So we're here to trigger the awakening and to do it right now.
As a resource.
We're offering ourselves as a resource, and we're asking
How
to
may
be
we
used.
be of service?
How may we be of service? We're asking to be used. Use us. This is a valuable resource. Let's just go up to the avatar. Let's
Yes.
just go up. We'll just leave these people. They're
I
just
see the chute.
talking.
Wow.
Hi. It's so
Hi.
good to see you again.
It's really
Oh
good
my
to see you.
gosh.
You look great.
What do we do? Look at here's all the game films.
Here.
We keep coming up through the dimensions, moving to a higher dimension, offering ourselves in service. Nobody wants to learn. Moving to the next higher dimension, offering ourselves in service.
Nobody
wants
wants
to
to
learn,
learn.
etc., etc. Here's the latest one. They don't want
Here.
to. They don't seem to have any interest either.
They're still down there.
They're still down there, chatting about I don't know, they seem to view us like an interesting animal
Funny
experiment.
gophers.
Funny
Talking
gophers.
gophers.
Talking gophers. Here come people, multiple people
Yes.
on her level. And she's explaining it. Now she has credibility.
She is explaining it well.
She's explaining it much. Actually, I started to say she's
Kind of the
explaining it much
same.
better, but she's saying exactly
Yeah, the
what I
same
said.
words.
It's just coming from her mouth, and therefore it has credibility.
It's true.
And like they want to pick me up and look at me like a doll, and that's okay. You can do that. Like, go ahead, go for it. Examine, poke and prod. I am a sentient presence.
I'm a sentient presence.
I can teach you a lot, actually,
It's true.
but you have to be willing to learn. Most people don't seem to want to learn. They just want to do what they want to do and expect spirit to solve their problems, and that isn't how the system works.
It's true.
This is why we're in the mess we're in. We have the assignment to trigger the awakening, and to do it right now, because you're aware, right, of the problems that we're facing? Are you aware of them?
I don't know if they're aware.
This is like talking to climate change deniers.
Yeah, wait, have you looked down at all?
Oh my God.
I don't know what to say. What to say?
I'm gonna go talk to the avatar. Just, would you mind putting me down? Or give me to her. Give me to her.
I would like to be handed to her, please. Hi.
What now?
What now? She's making a face like, see what I've been dealing with?
Well, let's just go higher up. This is, why do we have to stop here? Let's just
No,
keep going.
Let's keep going. I see the chute.
Let's go.
Ooh.
But we need you because
Yeah.
nobody's paying any attention to us whatsoever. Wow, these
Oh.
are huge beings. She's explaining. This is, I recognize this size. The big guy. This is the size
This
the
is
big
the
guy
big guy,
is.
yes.
This is the big, well, I don't know whether or not this is the big guy,
Right,
but
right,
this is
but
the
this is the
size.
size.
This is the size of the big guy.
That's true.
We're on the floor, the dimension of the big guy.
That's true.
Well, the big guy's office is at the end of the hall.
That's true.
It seems to be that's where we're being taken.
Ushered, yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
It is so nice to see you. I don't believe you've met Jamie.
Hi, I'm Jamie.
This is the big guy.
It's nice to meet you.
It's very nice to see you again. May I hug your thumb?
May I hug
you.
your thumb?
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow.
This is God's hand. You
Yes,
know when we
this
stand
is
on
God's
God's hand? See, recognize
know
the
this
hand?
hand.
Yes, we've stood on your hand. He says we know. He knows that.
I know.
So we're just acknowledging that we recognize that this is the hand. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Help me see clearly. It seems to me that the only benefit of our work is that we are showing by attempting to teach in dimension after dimension how to be a vessel for higher dimensions, that no one wants to be a vessel for higher dimensions.
That's
They
true.
just want to do what they want to do and expect spirit to solve their problems, and that isn't how the system works.
That's true.
But it does seem to us that somehow this is proving that dimensions are not what they purport to be,
Yes.
and that somehow through this process the support that's here to trigger the awakening can come down to ground zero, and kaboom, transformation can occur. The Watcher's instructions to the takedown team included facts.
That's true.
Future Commander and Future Charlie agreed with those facts. We also agree with them. And the
That's
facts
true.
are that transformation is necessary right now, that the transformation equation has two sides of it, the takedown side and the starting fresh side.
It's true.
The takedown side is not occurring according to plan, and that is hindering manifesting the divine plan.
That's true.
So it seems that we have been sent to shake out the fakers in multiple situations. We've been sent to physical dimension to shake out the fakers. Not a newsflash, everybody there's a faker.
That's true.
Then we're sent into the astrals to shake out the fakers.
Not a
Hello,
newsflash.
not a newsflash, everybody's a faker. However,
And
then we enter what was in our minds previously labeled the higher dimensions. And that's where the shockers begin to occur.
That's true.
In the angelic realms, guess what? Nobody wants
Nobody
to do
wants
it.
to do it.
In the Christ Presence Initiative, guess what?
Nobody
wants to do it. This is bad news. Then we go up to the next floor up. The Wizard, the Watcher, the Resource Allocator,
That's true.
the Oddsmaker, the Researcher. There are good people doing good things, but
That's
as
true.
soon as the heat comes on,
Whoosh.
they don't want to do it either. That's not an excellent sign.
No.
That is not an excellent sign.
And then we went up higher and they wouldn't even look at it. They wouldn't talk about it. They refused to
Hear the game films.
Hear the
game films.
hear.
Dun, 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 dun. And then we go to the avatar saying, what now? How may we be of service? She tries to get people, hear the game films, tries to
Hear
get
all
people
the
on
game
her
films.
dimension to listen. No one wants to listen. And so
Nobody.
now here we are with you. And I'm sorry to be disrespectful. I've always just called you the big guy for obvious reasons.
Yeah, it's descriptive.
Is that okay? What now?
What now?
How may we be of service? To trigger the awakening and to do it right
Now.
now. Well, for once, he seems like he gets it.
Yes.
He seems like he gets it.
How may we be of service to trigger the awakening?
There's
Right now.
there are other people his size in the room,
Yes, I'm just now noticing.
and they're talking.
They look like a mountain range. They're so big.
They do look like a mountain range, but heads are nodding.
Yes.
Heads are not shaking. Heads are nodding.
Nodding.
Ask the avatar for her perception. Do they want to hear it at her level?
No.
She says no, she's ahead of her time.
That's true.
Well, you can relate to that one.
That's true.
What now?
What now? How may we be of service?
To trigger the awakening.
Trigger the
How may we be
awakening.
of service to trigger the
How
awakening?
may we be of service to trigger the awakening?
He's showing me the phosphorus experiment
Yes.
and how you put a teeny little bit of substances. One of them is phosphorus and one of them is something else.
Yeah.
And you mix them gently, and then you just tap them and kaboom.
Kaboom.
Well, I'm fine with that. Absolutely. Go for it.
Yes.
Can we do it right now? We need the other ingredient. What do I know? They're testing me. He's looking at me with this really
I see
curious
that.
and loving expression. So game theory would say the other ingredient is Luce, because I just signed a clang contract with Luce. So if I were a betting person, I would say it's Luce. Good point. Somebody says, what do I know? It doesn't work if people aren't willing.
That's true.
And I can be willing and he can be not willing, and it won't work.
And it won't work.
We have to have two willing participants. Does the ingredient have to be from this time? That one there, he's willing, see? And that's a future Luce.
That's
And
true.
look, he was willing. He did it. He did it. So can we just ask for him to come? Hi.
Hi.
It seems they need two different types of sentient presences who are willing to be consumed in a transformation.
That's true.
I'm willing.
Really.
Are you? My story is he put his tiger paw over my hand.
I saw the tiger paw over the hand.
We're willing. What now?
What now?
They're going to check the rule books and make sure everything's okay.
Yes.
They want us to stay here and not go anyplace else.
You got it.
That's fine. All right, well, we will await your word. And meanwhile, what do we do about Grandma Yu? He says, just sit tight.
That's what I
Just sit
sit
tight.
tight.
Okay.
Will
Can
do.
do.
Errors and omissions. Whoa. That was interesting. There's a big bump with the omissions.
Well, okay, so here's what that is.
What is it?
They're just showing it to me right now. The
What
thing
is
is,
it?
we need two people from this time.
That's true.
And so Luce's future presence isn't really technically, he's not qualified. So we need two dissimilar beings from this
time.
Okay. Someone from the future
Yeah.
will find one of their presences who is willing.
The right one.
The right one.